Hi guys, so today I am filming our downstairs play areas and I am going to jump straight in an attempt to keep this video as short as possible because I know it is going to be long. So this is the area that we spend most of our time playing in. This is just our living room. I am a stay-at-home mom and my daughter is home with me all the time. We plan to homeschool. She's not of homeschooling age yet. She's 4.5, so she's about to be there. But we host a lot of play dates as a result of that. And she just spends her day playing. She does play with all of these toys. I know people are going to tell me we have a lot of toys. Yeah, I know we have a lot of toys as well. They all get played with regularly. So starting over here under this ottoman, I've just got her train tracks tucked away and all of the stuff that goes with train sets. And then in this cabinet, we've got our games that we use during family time. So we do have quite a few games, but my daughter really enjoys to like play a game as a family in the evenings when my husband is home from work. So we've got all our games in there, and I do want to say really quickly, Orchard Toys is one of our favorite brands for games. My daughter loves them. They're great for, you know, just introducing at a young age. Yeah. And then in the middle of the room right now, well, this actually is in the middle of the room quite often, is our Spectra rocker. And this can be turned upside down and climbed on top of as well. Normally I have it kind of on top of that stool there when I don't want it in the middle of the room. And then over here we've got a big basket of our sunblocks, which if you're not familiar with them, they are fantastic. Basically, they are number blocks. Let me just grab a couple of them. And the heights are representative of their value. So like you can teach maths with them. So like 8 plus 2 equals 10. You can, I mean, it doesn't have to be addition. It can be subtraction, multiplication, fractions. These are awesome, especially if you've got a visual learner or you are a homeschooling mom like me. I'm not going to go into all the details of the toys. We've got our, sorry, it's really blurry. We've got our magnetic dartboard. This is not a toy. This is just like a headstand thing. It's the feet up headstand thing that me and my husband use. And this is just where it fits because obviously we live here too, not just my daughter. Tucked on the side of her shelves, I've got the Grapat box of games. This is just like a base that we use for like our marble runs, small world play. Kids just like having a base to work on. I've got a hula hoop here, another base that came with one of her block sets. Tucked back here, we've got her swallow balance board. And then a Korea timber rocking kind of a balance board. Those are both really fun. We've got her Druart doll's house over here that she got for her Christmas present. That was like her main Christmas present this past year. And then we also have the dwarf house. Thank you. That's also by Druart. That was actually a gift from my friend who owns a she owns a store, yesbebe.co.uk. Not sponsored. I do mention her all the time, and I do often link to her, and those are affiliate links, but she is my friend in real life. She just, you know, I happen to have an awesome friend that owns an online shop that sells lots of really great toys for children. Down here, we've got our dollhouse furniture. I've got 2 bins. Now, Alright guys, this is something I just found out very recently. If you have the IKEA Trofast system, get the lids. I do not have lids on all of these, as you can see. These drawers can be really fiddly and they tend to fall off the railings. Not if you have the lids. So the lids like keep them from buckling in so that they always go in perfect. So when we're not social distancing anymore and stores are open again, we will be making an IKEA trip to get lids for these drawers so that they stop falling off their railings. Oh my god, that is like the most important tip of the day. So down here I've got more dollhouse furniture. You're gonna see that this is a lot of Small World Play stuff, and it is a lot of dolls and dollhouse furniture. It's one of my daughter's, look, because I opened the lid, I can't get it back in with one hand. I need my other hand that I'm filming with, so I'll fix that later. This is the main way my daughter plays, and she uses all these toys. I kid you not. If I try to take something out and like attempt to get rid of it, she will ask me where it is. So yeah, she's got lots of Shopkins, which she loves. And this is just like random plastic doll's house furniture little bits. I know it's crazy and it looks like a lot, but my daughter can spend like over an hour just like furnishing and decorating the house. So in general, we try to keep the house empty, and then because like the way she likes to play, she likes to take out the furniture and, you know, do like interior decorating and then put all the little bits and bobs in there. And like most of her play is actually in furnishing and decorating, and then she'll only actually like play with the dolls in the house for like short periods of time. It's really funny. So that is why we do have a lot of like dolls and dollhouse kind of related stuff. That's just her like passion, what she really loves. These are both just like little Playmobil sets. Up here, these are just like character dolls, so like for various shows that she likes. Toys really build up. If you're a parent with like a child, you realize with holidays, families, my husband has 3 siblings, I have a sibling, grandparents, you know, 2 sets of grandparents, her friends when they come to her birthday party, it adds up. Yeah. So in here, I've got her Ostheimer collection at the moment. This used to live upstairs in her bedroom on her shelves, but I've got her Miley mouse collection living on the shelf now, which I'm not showing you guys today because I'm just showing you the downstairs area. And I do have a whole video on that anyway, so if you're interested, you can look back on that one. If I remember, I'll link it below in the description. And here, see, this is what I mean about needing the lids, because these are so, there's just such a pain, but with the lids, they slide in and out so easily. Yeah, so in here, she's got her LOL dolls. Ooh. This is just more random surprise doll kind of things. These are crybabies, more crybabies. This is like a Pooparoo or something. Don't ask, I don't know. These are just really random toys. She's got a small amount of Sylvanian Family's toys left that she keeps and plays with. She used to have like a whole Sylvanian Family dollhouse. We'd got it secondhand. It wasn't in the best condition, which was fine because we didn't pay much for it, but we sold it back on because my daughter chose to sell that to fund more toys, basically. But this is the Sylvanian Family stuff that we held on to and didn't sell. These are called calico critters if you're from the US, if you're wondering why I'm calling them Sylvanian Family. So here, they're called Sylvanian Families. I think they're calico critters in the US. She's got her Capla planks, which I absolutely love. We've got some colored sets as well. So she's got like pink ones, white, yellow, and black. And these are awesome. She actually plays with these like a lot. Like she'll just grab them and like build random structures for her dolls with them. like little houses and stuff, but basically they're like planks that you can like build things with. Bridge, chairs, yeah, snail. Yeah, but they just look like little planks of wood, and they are absolutely awesome. These are just all, so, not all Duplo bricks, sorry, I was just going to say these are just Lego Duplo bricks, but actually, we've got Lego Duplo bricks, and then we've got these things called Bio Buddy. They're amazing. They're just the same quality as the Lego, but they're all made out of bioplastics, and they are recyclable with like your regular recycling. They don't need like a, I don't know what the number is, but they don't have like one of those numbers that your like regular recycling won't take, if that makes sense. Yeah, so basically we got gifted a few Duplo sets when Riley turned 2, and then I hadn't bought any for a long time because I didn't want to buy new plastics, and then my friend started selling these Bio Buddy blocks, and they're awesome because they click in like the same quality, same hand feel. They're just great. So I love those. In here, these are little pieces that go with these Bauspiel. I'm not sure how to say it. It's a German make. These are cylinders, and then it's like an open-ended kind of like, I think it's called like a castle set or something like that. So you just use these to like build, and they're really pretty. And Riley, these are almost never in here as a full set because Riley will always grab and build with these. Always. So these are actually randomly, like they don't look like something that would be a most played with toy, but randomly they are a most played with toy. These are her building blocks from Raduga Grez, or Rainbow of Dreams, which sadly I don't think she makes anymore. They're very, very similar to the Grimm's 1001 Nights, just the colorway is different. Up here I've just got her play scarves, which are these are like a vegan version of play silks, but these are just like a really thin muslin, and they're by Ostheimer. These are another most played with toy. You wouldn't think it, but they just are. We use them in Small World play scenes. She uses them for like dressing up. We make like fake hair out of them, costumes, capes, dresses, everything. This is like the junk drawer of toys. So it's just like everything random that doesn't fit in another category. Oh, up on top here, I've got her Rapat mandala pieces. And randomly a little wooden necklace. I'm getting into too much detail, sorry guys. Speed it up. Magic wood building blocks. This is where the dolls with the scary hair live. Bane of my existence, but you know, my child loves them. She thinks they look fabulous still. This does not bother her. So yeah, I've put them in their own separate drawer. They used to be in the same drawer with all of her character dolls, but they would annoy me because like you couldn't even see any of her character dolls like through the hair. So they've got their own drawer so that I can find her other dolls easily enough. And then this is all like vehicles, things that move. I think I've just got one little last area to show you, and that is over here on the bottom shelf here. We've got puzzles. She loves puzzles, so we've just got lots of puzzles. And then this is her marble run that is that's just the only place it would fit, because it's a lot of pieces and it takes up more than what would fit in one of those bins. I don't know what else to say about that. Tucked back here we have a couple of bowls. This is the roller piece that goes with her balance board swallow. That is really awesome. And yeah, that's it. Those are my husband's yoga mat and roller. And that is everything. So this is the conservatory now. On this side I have set up a little role play space for Riley. And on the other side it is the same as it has been pretty much, I think, since we moved into the house, which is like a little art space for Riley. So back over to the role play side. This side of her play stand I have set up kind of intentionally to be her little play kitchen area. I always try to leave the play stand as empty as I can, so she can use it as open-endedly as she wants to, so it doesn't have to be used as a kitchen. Sorry, my camera's going a bit blurry. That's a little bit better. There we go. So I always try to leave those shelves empty so that she can use them how they want to. Play stands are kind of made to be like moved around and switched around as the child wants to use them. And we like bring them outside, we bring them into other rooms. I'm always moving them around for Riley because she is still a little small to do them herself. So this side of the room I kind of set up. It's still got like her kitchen bits over here, but the other side I've kind of set it up so it's got like her little play store shopping kind of a setup. So she's got her little register down there, and then her shopping cart and her little shopping basket. And then like the fridge stuff can be used, you know, for the store setup or for the kitchen setup. The top main section of the fridge, we keep all of her loose parts in here because she actually uses these in her kitchen, like play food, whatever, making more than she uses her actual play food. So she's got a little bit of play food. Well, I wouldn't say a little bit. She's got a decent amount of play food down here as well. She's got some like fruit, pizza, some soft, you know, like squishy play fruits, and then some cutting veg back there, just some random stuff. But yeah, she actually uses like these more. So like these are just wooden marbles by Grimm's, and you know, she'll like say that's a blueberry, that's a grape, that's a lemon, that's a strawberry. She'll just do something like that. Like these she'll say are, you know, like a zucchini or a cucumber. She'll say that's like, you know, a red pepper, like one of those long ones. And then she'll say an orange one is a carrot. You know, she'll call them like chips or French fries, you know, whatever. Kids' imaginations are great. She also uses these as like play makeup. So she'll say that that's like a lipstick. She'll use it as, she'll pretend like they're hair dye and like pretend to color your hair with them. Yeah, so loose parts, really perfect for a play kitchen. Up top, I've actually got our Grimm's annual calendar, because this she uses a lot in her play kitchen. She does use these just like randomly as like blocks and whatnot as well. But she loves to take her loose parts and, you know, decorate the pizza. So that lives there. I don't really get to use it as a calendar much anymore. Over here, I've got our Akamora Techniques, which are one of my absolute favorite toys. It's like a little game. It's a balancing game, and there's like, as you can see, there's lots of like angles on it that can make it quite challenging. Sorry, I'm trying to do it through the lens, so it's like even harder. But yeah, you just like stack them up along the angles and you can make it as difficult or as easy as you want. I absolutely love that, but then these also get used as like pretend food or whatever else, and like little play scene setups. So they live in here as well. She's just got some like little tea set. These are the little Grimm's Russian dolls. Grapat cups, so we can use these as like, you know, like little to hide things in, but she also uses them as like drinking cups or whatever for pretend. She uses these actually a lot. When I get to here, I'll show you. She's got like a sand table and a rice table in there, and she uses these a lot in there as well. And then let's see, down below I've just got, she's got a little, this is like a little makeup set. I don't want to get too in detail, this is going to get way too long. This is like a little pretend hair cutting set. Sorry guys, I just don't want to, this is already getting long, so I'm just thinking I want to try to keep this as short as possible. She's got some like clothes and shoes for her little dinkum doll. Shopping basket along with some little shopping bags and a little wallet for her that she keeps some play money in. And then there's also play money in her register, of course, as well. And then she's got like spoons and whatnot that she also uses, besides in her play kitchen. Like I said, she also uses them over there a lot in her little sensory table. So this is just like all arts and crafts supplies. It's kind of not super necessary to show. It's like markers, pom-poms. I've got like all the glitter that we make down here. Oh, this is a fun little craft. I think I've shown it, but you just take glue. You can't really see. You take glue and you outline a coloring picture, or you could freehand it, and you sprinkle salt on top, and then you watercolor on top of it, and the watercolor absorbs and spreads throughout the salt. Riley really loves these, so that's one that I've pre-done for her to paint on when she wants to. This was her markering on some feathers yesterday, so that's just out. She's got some water beads, and like I said, underneath here, she's got some kinetic sand on one side, and then the other side is some rainbow rice. Underneath, these are like out of the way because they're just kind of not the prettiest to look at, but these are just like toys and whatnot that we use outside. So I've got just like a little water jug that we use for water play outside. She absolutely loves that. And just some random outdoor toys. I think this side has her helmet, and then underneath this like plasticky mat is like all bubble stuff. And then she's just got all her different activity books that she's currently using, as well as lots and lots of different types of paper for her to use for her art purposes. Do not underestimate the importance of having different colored paper, tracing paper, whatever, like watercolor paper, like thick card. Do not underestimate having lots of paper at hand for your child, because Riley's creativity jumped up so much when I bought her a lot of paper versus just having like random paper. Just a tidbit. You may or may not agree. She's got some tempera paints underneath here, a little smock that doesn't really fit her very well anymore. She's got some watercolors, paintbrushes. These are dry white markers. She's got chalk back there that she uses. The other side of this is a chalkboard, plus she uses the chalk outside, so it's handy that it's right by the door. She's got some letter magnets back there because it's also a magnetized easel. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you for my next one. Bye guys.